Unale we pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet, sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salute.
You know, there is a saying, it says stupidity is also a gift from God, but one must not misuse it. But now we come to this very important segment where we therefore can take with them, analyze to people and family. My name is Mohamed Kabuna. Welcome back to yet another very important segment now. Komon-Tok, TTP. Today we get a letter, we get a notice. In fact, we get a press release where C4C don't put out, where we feel say very important for with people can vote. Mind you, few days ago, we come up with Honorable Saa Lamina in rant we do now Brussels. But today, we can explain in details how this man manage to go na Brussels. We account for now some evidence for proof say waiting Saa Lamina go talk na Brussels. It has nothing to do with Sierra Leoneans, na complete self-interest. Evidence indeed to the effect. You know, like what we just like for clear the backlog of which we say stupidity now also a gift from God. You know, all over the world, scientists, researchers and professors, they all don't confirm say stupidity cannot be cured. Now only ignorance we go able to cure. Now we come with the letter first. We can explain what in this particular adage mean and in relation to Lamina, dishonorable. For me, based on all what he don't do so, we fit. In fact, the life of Parliament almost don't come to an end. So, like, you know, to honorable anyway. But the things we go do, the stand we don't go left now, the country, it affects the relationship between the European Union and Sierra Leone. Now, it clear now say this very guy, Saa Emerson, he dey in altars. He dey in trouble. Now, in party, where say go represent the C4C, the Coalition for Change, they don't put a statement dissociate themselves from her. They say, you know, consult the party hierarchy, you know, get any of them blessing for let he go talk on behalf of the party. Now, last year, the statement where C4C pull, last year, I let people see. Just last year. Now the statement this, let's read them quickly, a press release. The Transitional Interim National Officer Election Committee, the TINOEC is the body charged with the mandate derived by order 8-1-3 to run the affairs of the Coalition for Change political party by the High Court of Sierra Leone from the 20th February 2023 onto the National Delegate Conference. We wish to express our dismay in the strongest term over the unfortunate representation made by one of our members of parliament, Honorable Saa Emerson Lamina, at the ACP EU Parliament relating to the operations of the European Union mission in Sierra Leone. We learned that the MP made a petition at the ACP EU parliamentary plenary in which he attacked the European Union mission, in in Sierra Leone, in which he attacked the European mission in Sierra Leone of interference into the domestic politics of Sierra Leone, and that the EU commissioner should be called to order. He further made a lot of baseless and unsubstantiated accusations. As a party, we wish to make it known that the views expressed by Honorable Saa Emerson Lamina does not in any way represent the views and the position of the C4C political party and should not be treated with any relevance. We, as a political party, condemn the comments made by our party parliamentary representative, which statements were made without consultation with the key stakeholders in the party. We in the C4C party believe that the role played by the EU and other international partners is one that is geared towards sustaining the peace that came as a result of the terrible civil war in the 90s. We welcome the objective participation of the European Union and other international partners in ensuring that our nascent democracy maintains its integrity. As a key actor in our nation's socio-economic development in the promotion, protection, and sustenance of our democracy, the EU mission in Sierra Leone has played a pivotal role over the years, for which they must be commended instead of condemned. We are amazed to hear the comments from Honorable Lamina regarding the recently conducted by-elections in the constituency 056, and in an election in which the C4C political party did not participate. The election was contested by only APC and SLPP. Thus, no official from the C4C ought properly to comment on the said election. Let's go to paragraph 2 and the last page. As a political party, the C4C continue to look up to the European Union mission and other international partners for their supportive role in ensuring not only peaceful, free, fair, and transparent elections, but the peace and stability of Sierra Leone. As the body charged to run the affairs of the C4C political party, we implore the general public to reach out to the 21-person transitional interim national officers election committee for any clarification on issues relating the affairs of the party. So, Fambule, as soon as they see, the C4C clearly don't dissociate themselves from dishonorable, because it's no longer an honorable as far as this thing. But, like I say, stupidity cannot be cured. Because how can you go na Brussels? You go attack Brussels na the heart of the European Union. Dishonorable Lamina, he go make some baseless accusations where fearful. In fact, Honorable Lamina say our democracy is dying. Our democracy is under threat. The European Union needs to save our democracy because of Ambassador Muller. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you fighting people who control your communications? All the communication they do in Salona, Europeans in the controller. Then get all the details. You okay? Honorable Saa Lamina, are you risking everything for almost them pay you for do this damage we don't cause you? Almost them pay you, Dishonorable Saa Lamina. You go sit on a European Parliament. You say they talk on behalf of the entire the Sierra Leone, majority of Sierra Leoneans. In a situation, you will make a reference of a by-elections constituency 056 where C4C not participate himself. C4C does not even participated in that election. You see the press release where them pull. So how you will comment on that day? Fambule, I get some pictorial evidence for Kanshona say, Dishonorable Saa Lamina, he do this because of the them pair evidence there to the effect. Now, it's so short-sighted. How can you challenge people the way they say that they control the economy indirectly? How can you challenge people where they say they know every communication way they make? If they want to expose you, they can expose you easily. How can you challenge the hand where they feed you? Indirectly, European Union just released more than €7 million to Salon. I'm not here for defend the Europeans. No. I'm here to put things straight that our politicians are dishonest. These are rogue politicians. Because you cannot claim to be speaking on behalf of Sierra Leone, sitting in Brussels, saying that our democracy is dying because of Mula. What they want, this now the handiwork of SLPP, and they can't expose this thing. Why I say so? Because, I mean, today in a salon, nobody is saying anything. Freedom of speech is gone. If only the only person where they allow for talk now, person where they in line with the views of the current government. If anybody talk against the government, they in a tight place. The evidence are there. So these institutions are there to monitor, to support Sierra Leoneans, and for there we become a stable democracy. They don't get any vested interest in the sense that they want to let APC win or SLPP. They support good governance. But this man goes sit down now Brussels. They go make this astonishing, surprising, shocking, dismay accusation. Most people are perhaps don't watch this. A lot of people don't watch it. But not do justice to people when they ever watch waiting Honorable Saa Lamina go talk from there. And they can't count for some pictures there. For tell you say this man, he not do one for the sake of Salon. He not do one for any other thing. He do one because he is working for the bio regime where one mute everybody, nobody enough for talk. I like you see the true enough for talk. But this person, this Honorable Lamina, he failed for realizing there was a man in Africa, in North Africa, Gaddafi. He get power, he get money. In fact, he even get nuclear weapon. The Europeans and Trumpana una CIN. Not to say no, but like I say, stupidity and ignorance are two different things. We all can be ignorant of certain things. It can be cured. But stupidity, all professors and researchers don't confirm say it cannot be cured. Maybe either this man is stupid or he's just mixing the entire thing. You have affect the European there. The thing is why they talk. You go at Brussels, you go lie. If in a fact you can go, you go with facts. Okay, you go say, okay, are they defend me people there? And it will happen to they sacrifice. But within the conscience say you are lying. You get the bold mind go sit down at Brussels. Now the ACP conference, they say our democracy is dying because of Mula. Save our democracy. I repeat, save Pangule la play for people that will not get the opportunity for listening. This Honorable Saa Lamina where they talk now Brussels. La plan for now quick.
Ambassador Mula has become a mouthpiece and an extension of the main opposition party, the APC. Ambassador Mula is on record of interfering to the most recently concluded parliamentary by-election in constituency 056, Samaya Bendigo in the Tonkolili district. Even though he was not an accredited observer, he was seen on a motorbike moving from one polling station to another polling station, making unsavory statements about the president and his government. Mr. President, honorable members, even though the Electoral Commission is an independent body, pursuant and in concurrence to Section 32 and 33 of Sierra Leone's 1991 Constitution, Ambassador Mula has on many occasions attempted to influence its chairman and commissioners. As I speak, the relationship between Ambassador Mula and the ECSL is nothing to write home about. He is on record of saying, I quote him verbatim, he is on record of saying, I quote him verbatim, that in Makeni, the opposition stronghold, I saw a huge crowd of people turning out to register. Whereas in Bo, the government party stronghold, people were few. How come now the more people registered in Bo than Makeni? And of course, quoting Ambassador Mula, this is an inciting comment that has the propensity of creating instability in our country. Mr. President, Co-President, honorable members, in 2020, The EU in Sierra Leone supported a consultative conference of political actors and civil society to discuss electoral reforms in Sierra Leone. One key recommendation from the conference was the adoption of the proportional representation system as a form of elections in Sierra Leone. In November 2022, the president pursuant to Section 38A of the 1991 Constitution of Sierra Leone directed that elections be conducted using the PR system. Ambassador Mula also opposed it contrary to the position earlier adopted in an EU-sponsored consultative conference in 2020. Can you imagine? Honorable members, President and Co-President, needless to mention where Ambassador Mula referred to a democratically elected government of His Excellency retired Brigadier Jos Malabio as a faction in court during the August 10 insurrectionist move with faceless leaders, calling upon the government to negotiate with faceless leaders. Referendums, in view of the aforementioned, I, leader of the second largest opposition party in Sierra Leone Parliament, speaking on behalf of the majority of Sierra Leoneans, hereby move that the EU immediately calls Ambassador Mula to order. This will save our democracy. Let me repeat that again. In view of the aforementioned stated, I, leader of the second largest opposition party in Parliament, speaking on behalf of the majority of Sierra Leoneans, hereby move that the EU immediately calls Ambassador Mula to order. This will save our democracy. I thank you very much.
Yeah, so family, una don't see Honorable Saa Lamina, this Honorable Saa Lamina, what they say, the need for civil democracy. Let's see how dishonest we politicians are. I mean, it's so funny. Now, family, let's show now the pictures there. For tell you say, this man, a secret agent, they work for the government. Now, they use and deliberately let it look like say, because if in a city member of parliament when our SLPP now go there, then go say na the regime that I make SLPP user, the government user as an opposition, so it go look like say let it in carry weight. But in party just some pull a letter, somebody asks how we get this letter. You can join me WhatsApp group. I they put the link there. I go send the letter. The letter they I go put on me. Then a WhatsApp group. If you want to join WhatsApp group, we go put and let you get access to this information. The letter they see for say don't pull a letter, they don't disassociate themselves from. They say, in fact, they not participate. See for say not even participate self. Now look at them pictures here. Like quickly. Now look at them pictures here first. So secretly, this man they work alongside with the government. So they use them, but how much them pay you? You know, they can say if you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. I believe say not just a matter of time. Honorable, he go must play, he go must receiving prize. He go receiving prize. I know they wish harm for her, but what it don't cause harm for Sierra Leone. In the sense, throughout, before we war the end, or even when we war be they go on, we see the European Union be the support Sierra Leone. Even after the war, they support we. For love somebody for his selfishness, in one God's. He go try for disturb, put a wedge, go put a net. He try for go put a serious conflict between Salon government itself, because what means Salon government, the people of Sierra Leone, and the European Union. This Latin way is unforgivable. These are the highest thing. Una don't stop people and tell na Salon for talk. Una don't una don't muzzle the opposition. Una don't close media houses then. The civil societies are no longer functioning. The civil societies are gone. We no longer have any credible civil society in a salon. The only people that we perhaps will talk with credibility now the international partner here. So for the European Union for the European Union, maybe sometimes they make a comment because then they put some money there. Though you go to Brussels, you go say our democracy is dying. Our democracy is dying because of Mullah. Mullah is an extension of the opposition. How can you do this thing? You know, but again, you go sit on back after like 5 years, 10 years, because after this election, C4C is gone. It's gone. It's gone. Who's the Sabi C4C apart from Kono? For let go say he's speaking on behalf of the second largest opposition. Can you imagine? These guys are just disgracing themselves. These guys are just taking Sierra Leoneans for granted. I'm here, sitting here, speaking on behalf of majority of the of Sierra Leoneans. Are you speaking on behalf of majority of Sierra Leone? Are you kidding me? In fact, NGC is more recognized in Sierra Leone than C4C. How comes you become the second largest oppositioner? How comes? How comes? How come C4C you become like that? Who's are they recognize you? If we go to section 32, 35(2) of the PPRC, if we check, in fact, C4C not qualify for become a political party. If you then go strictly by that, now that make the last time we bring the program where we talk about the possibility of Marabio going unopposed if section 35 comes into effect. Because when you talk about political party according to the constitution, if we're able to get branches, if you forget offices, then all the district headquarter towns there. You forget a formidable executive, you forget democratic practice, you forget an executive. Barely everything should be functioning. Now, so then classify. But this man, in not afraid in God, and on almost empire, he risks in life. Are you challenging people who are controlling your communication? This is one question, because maybe somebody, why communication? Because everything in the world today, now the internet they use, will depend on the communication. These people, they will harm you if they don't harm you, because you don't lie. You don't lie. If not true, you go talk about Brussels, now in a different case. For Kaya, we defend you, we support you. But you cannot work in your own interest, collecting bribe, millions of dollars, or I mean millions of billions or whatever. I know how much they pay you $50,000, $100,000, and then you flew to Brussels claiming to be speaking on behalf of Sierra Leone. This is now the highest level of hypocrisy and dishonesty. Look the pictures there. When I see her with the first lady, when I see her with President Bill, when I see her with the chief minister, he is a covert. He is undercover. He's working along government. But the thing is, it's okay. I mean, if you want to become part of SLPP, go and declare for SLPP. No go sit down, they say you know opposition secretly behind closed door. You are working with the government. You are carrying the dirty work of the government. What kind of opposition will you be? What kind of opposition will you be, for God's sake? It's simple. If you want to join SLPP, go join SLPP, but not deceive Sierra Leoneans. You cannot do that. It's wrong. Una posterity go judge you now. Some of una that I make most of the politicians already die and salon, they die bad. Then they die bad because they get bad dats. This is not bad dats now. Bad dats in the sense, if serious wedge come, serious problem come between Sierra Leone and the European Union, there's no small help. Salona, I do not live in country. We don't get money. If Salon then left with so European Union not put more, defeat other international partner not put more, then just left with so. Believe me, yana kondo iti mama. Like we get people the way be say they want to use anarchy, they want to use mob justice. We've seen it, we have heard it, where the government officials and they threaten people and for kill them, and not they only threaten and they carry out those actions. You know, it's so shameful. So family, I just say bring this letter with C4C, then pull, then dissociate themselves, then condemn Honorable Saa Lamina In fact, and say what he talk, now despicable act he don't do so. For let go condemn European Union inside Brussels, the act of European Union. Instead of you praise them, then condemn them. No, it's wrong, man. Anyhow you look at her. You know? So now this we get time for. Maybe we will just see if we would take few texts here. This one they come up from Samuel Vandy. We say is in negotiation to join SLPP. Yeah, no, it's fine, it's okay, there is no problem. If he wants to join SLPP, go ahead and join SLPP. But do not deceive Sierra Leoneans. Not deceive we. And this one they come out from EJ, say he's definitely a puppet of SLPP. Yeah, now this way they talk, behind closed doors. You're there for the government. I mean, you're carrying the dirty work of the government, and then out there you're lying that you're representing majority of Sierra Leoneans. What kind of stake do you hold as a political party in Sierra Leone in the first place? What kind of you are not even an heavyweight. You are not even. People don't know you. People don't know you. There's only one small enclave in Kono district. That is where C4C is known. And now look at this one. They come out. Okay. Yeah, Fatmata Casey say, please, we are okay. Yeah, I go put me number, yeah. Famulem, if I think I go spare some time. I see if people have one call, just do not the number. That number, they also na me WhatsApp number. We WhatsApp number on TPP. If you want to join you can join the WhatsApp group. Put the number here. You go call and have your say. What you think about what the honorable Longo do so, dishonorable. All right, that's not the number. That's not the number, Nande. You go get you go join with WhatsApp group. When you join you go able get the letter we go send on day. Family, if you want call and take part in the program, now the number Nande, log play, I go spare some 5-10 minutes. Log play it first. So you can call now whilst I still live. You can call and have your say.
Country slow, we want for no.
Yeah, this one they come up from Fatma as he say he thinks he can fight the main opposition with selfish interest. This is the kind of people that are managing Sierra Leone, that are governing Sierra Leone, that are making we not get statesmen, we get politicians, and there is a difference between a politician and a statesman. The difference between politicians and a statesmen, these are people who are governing the country. They are looking forward how to protect, how to provide, how to create an employment for the unborn generation, for the next generation. These are statesmen. When they are in governance, this is what they are focusing on. But when you have politicians, their job is to win elections. In Sierra Leone, we have more politicians. Probably we have maybe less than 1% of statesmen. People who are genuinely in love with the country. People who really wants to make an impact. People who really wants to make move Sierra Leone from our current state to another level in terms of progress, development, what have you. But Sierra Leone, we have more politicians. Politicians are people who are looking or finding ways to win elections. So they can do anything and everything, you know. It's just shameful. So when I see the pictures there, you know, it's so clear, you know. It's a shame. It's a shame. Sierra Leone, it's a shame. I mean, it's a shame. Now that make I ask we all, now continue for share then the message, because the way the country there, yeah, yes, yes, caller, you can if you know one call, you name me fine, but tell who side they call, you get the platform.
Yeah, I call from the city that never sleeps. Yeah.
All right, you get the platform.
I call from New York, Mr. Kamara. Actually, this guy, you know, now the egocentrism and they always try to portray and they put liquor to the president. In fact, this guy don't even have parliament. There are issues where they could take that generation and corner. You know, even come, you know, stand for be vociferous or vibrant for talk about the corner people where they claim for represent. Before that, they go represent a failed and a rogue and repressive and sadistic regime. This guy in a parliament then told you or the general way they work in the interest of the country. You know, they're nothing for say they disenfranchised 257 quarter of a million by the ESF. You know, even say nothing. You know, then a lot of things they don't happen. So, but I'm happy where I see a letter from some team McFoy, the acting chairman, where I think say where the court don't give the mandate for them conduct the affairs of the C4C. They don't send a strong-worded letter to EU, say they are not parcel of this whole thing. They don't debunk, they don't refute, and they don't dissociate themselves from this guy. Then they don't get patriotism, they don't get nationalism in them. And they also fishness no more in the tribe for portray.
Absolutely.
They don't impress people at all. It was sad. You know, this guy, we partners there. We can't do anything which we more guarantors of the European Union. You understand? They don't do a lot of things for we. You know, we even there as mayor, where the piece to be pull up, they go take all canals and other things. So if you don't draw the line with the SLPP, it's fine and good. Why the SLPP, you know, send their own parliamentary and then go talk with them and talk? Because they know so they will expose them more and go pass to and fix it because now, in fact, the even states they see for some even take part, but because they 056 and election.
They not take part, absolutely. They not take part.
They don't even take part. I don't know if I don't see that later. They will see for send the response to the theory he would talk.
We just don't read them. We don't read them now. We just don't read them.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, so that really likes
all right.
Very sad. Thank you very much for giving.
Thank you very much. We appreciate your positive comments. So, family, the line still open. You will get your opportunity. You know, Salon, believe me or not, this time will not for 6 months. It don't matter outside there, whether you're in Europe or in America, any part of the world. Yes, caller, if you know one calling them, that's fine. You will just tell me which side they call.
Okay, bro. I mean, just they call from the United Kingdom.
Okay, you got the platform just now.
Okay, thank you very much again, brother. You know, it's very disturbing. You know, for listening to within this dishonorable man, they talk at the European Parliament today, you understand it? They talk, say, you know, that man, Mullah no get the right for the local election they will then conduct. Within that man, they fail to realize is a lot of these elections are taking place, even local elections are sponsored by European Union. So therefore, it has the mandate to be there. You know, one of the main reasons why I'm making it for make sure, say, it doesn't matter what level it's at, but there's pure transparency, you know, across the board in terms of elections. Make sure no corruption they take part in, you understand it? So as you talk about obviously now, the handle if you know and can bet, you know, I think he ought to know better because you don't Gaddafi will be one of the most powerful in the man of Africa. You know, we get nuclear power, we give up that up. You look the way they topple our regime. And I will say, you know, a horrible man like that guy, you know, we're not nobody, essentially, you know, at a global scale. It's really, really disappointing because they're very dangerous people enough for that country there. Because obviously they go now the outside they go and misinform, you know, people there say Madagascar government and democratic government when it is not democratic government. Why they talk about the APC members there when they removed from parliament, when it's not legitimate, members of parliament, they remove them. So why can't he say that to European Union? Why making it talk about Cameroon back? Why making it talk about the freedom of speech in Sierra Leone that we no longer have? There's numerous issues he could actually highlight and speak to European Union, European Parliament about. We choose not to. Why? Because they're puppets of Madabio's regime. We all know, say, even Madabio can go color. If they follow politics in our salon, that man only tell where Madabio or Fatima they fly. So deep down, let him come out and say, okay, I'm now going to switch alliance to the SLPP. That's his own issue. But making no grab with illegal blackmail and lie to the public and the European Union say, now this is happening when that's not the case. And clearly, yes, as you also stated as well, if the white exposes man and they expose her, in terms of the records and everything's in place. The European Union can just go through the archive and release what they need to release. In terms of the injustice happening in that country. So it's very disturbing, it's very disgraceful to have an individual like this. He's not even a horrible man. He's not horrible at all because he has not demonstrated that. You see, I just hope and pray come June 24th, Sierra Leone will decide, and by the grace of God, this regime needs to go because it's so saddening to see how backwards all the hard works that happened for the past 20 years gone back again. It's so sad, so sad.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much for your analysis and your great work. Just continue.
All right.
Don't give up. By God in power, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah, thank you very much, Kola. So Fambulen, the line still open if you want add a voice. This na national obligation. This like I be try for talk. It no matter what you do. The way salon they so. The salon it affect you. The salon they affect you. It's high time we become part and parcel of the governance issue. The communication don't make internet don't make it easy for we today. We pressure, we talk, we interaction, we collective response or petition or one voice. Believe me, it move a mountain, it make big changes. Then guy have we see don't know set months. We say okay because we there out there, we there outside. Let them try it. It come back at outwe. It outwe deeply. It's dangerous what this guy they do. So it's so dangerous. My God, Sierra Leone politicians, my God, this guy get mine. This guy get mine. This guy get mine. Would I sabi you international stage? Yes, caller. If you know one call your name, that's fine. You get the platform. Go ahead. Okay, go ahead. Okay, who side they call from?
I call from the United Kingdom.
Okay, you get the platform from Mata.
First time for call. I really appreciate the program. I can watch you every day when you come up.
Welcome. Thank you very much.
You see that people they selfish interest and they fight for. Then left the poor people in Sierra Leone, they suffer. They suffer. Look at all that man. But this particular matter will account vengeance. But that vengeance will account with it will turn from an inshallah. That man who sit down, people they were in prison and then they support the country.
Yeah.
Without them, we're not survive. When election they cancel, most of them don't spend their money. You know what I mean? They put them on to side and spend their money, then get the right 100% rights for do that. If we not feel say we're not able to take care of Sierra Leone, we're not going to stand by one ourselves. Okay, when I'm good. But we're not able to stand by ourselves. Then they go to him. If you, the man who say, if you watch who say, they talk. If you watch who say, they talk. He gets some people, they only come on now other African countries. Then they watch them, but they watch. Then she said we surprised at them. And then they watch. It just they talk like when a guy, if you say guy cops. I say just they talk. Now so the people in company, colleagues and they watch and so. But inshallah, so mashallah, then people that they can go pain at that country. That pain they go see and say to the last generation. They self there for 6 times. People they don't die, that man don't kill people there, they don't kill people there. Since they up till now, they never even regret of what they do. They don't kill innocent civilians them. Even then they say, leave my God as not television, and they talk say they crush people there. But God will crush them. We don't say this God now a living God. And we come to say it hearts rending. Me was don't I also I get me beginning a salon. Even this election, I swear to me, God, I feel me beginning inside Britain. Me brother.
Yeah.
Who family who girl sisters them, brothers them, they brother picking, sister picking and did it. Look now, that before my IG don't go seek asylum in America. They say other one they want to prepare for now they know what's in them plan. But what's in them plan, it will come into light, me brother. We don't know. Me first voice it on I vote for mother bill. Me sister voice it on me have been studying in village, and I have been working at salon. Now, Palma station. As they win, they put me at this put me in village. It said me not going in the beginning. Me not fit to work for. I worked for them for 7 good years to months. They come with strangers, but God, we not say God now a living God. God will fix for me.
Okay,
God will fix for me. God will fix for me. People, but then people they are not good. Inshallah, God will fix for me. Inshallah, I will go back to them from the first lady, a husband, to the one when they fix me. People that they rule people that they put on inside them when they fix them back. Who's we in trouble? See so. What's the way see so? My brother, it really hearts rending. Thank you. May God bless you for them programs they are. Yeah. They talk. My wife won't get right to talk. No other side. They under SLPP. SLBC, they under SLPP. All the other radio stations, they under there. They don't get nothing for say. But God will judge them one day.
Okay.
Prosperity will take them.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Famata. Yeah, so family, the line still open. We will accommodate. Thank you. Okay, yes. Yeah, so family, we go entertain 2 more calls. 2 more calls. The line still open if you want to take part. This line still open. The line still open if you want to take part. Now the number is on my screen. So this now a national call. This will not get for 6 months again. We need for talk. If we not talk and clarify that, because at the time of something, the power of the media not joke with her. Them program what they do so the international community they watch her. They watch and I make even President Bio he fed the social media bad because you know so the social media get power, get weight. Now they hide the international community. And some of them program, even though they talking about Creole, then they find interpreters. As long as they gather 1,000 view, 2,000 view, 5,000 view, then they pay people or they interpret for them. What in this mean? Then they know exactly. Then get all this information. So not to say now we effort now they go in vain. No. We effort now they go in vain. Don't not self effort they go in vain. We just encourage you now. We all do help we let this platform continue for grow. I want to use this chance for telling her plenty thank you because I know say by the end of the day today we get 10,000 subscribers. We get by the end of today, hopefully we get 10,000 subscribers, and that's huge. I really appreciate from the bottom of my heart. I tell her plenty thank you. But we want more. We want to go more. We want more people and for subscribe. Do you want to share for this platform? When I encourage other people and when I tell them about Talking Points platform, TPP Leon. This is not the platform for all Sierra Leoneans. This platform will not create time for APC, will not create time for SLPP. We create time for Salon people because people want talk. People want talk, they're not just for talk. AYB has been compromised. Radio Democracy 98.1 is no longer the democratic station where you know, but no. Because I mean, Asthma, they don't compromise. Asthma, the way they won that station, the SLB people, they don't compromise anyway. So everything in the country, even civil societies in Sierra Leone, these guys, they don't muzzle everything. They don't manipulate everything. Don't just go back from bad to worse. People and they will even vote for this government when they come out now plain say, yes, we did vote for this government, but we want this government to go. We are tired of this government. This is not what we are expecting. These guys, they need to go. We need to teach them a lesson. Power belongs to the people. We are in a democratic state. We are living in a democratic state. Now that make you find out say, because of all this, then they try for point and try for picture European Union for make them see, for they paint them bad. They want let the world see European Union like say they are go imperialist activities na salon for attack sympathy around the world. It's wrong, man. Not to say they fair money. This honorable Lamina, not to say they fair money, not to so. Then can money that you put the entire 8 million people there for your own selfishness. 8 million people, my friend, my God. 8 million people, you want to jeopardize the relationship between Sierra Leone and the European Union. If them people are say, okay, we know they put more on our business again, we go try it. Then get Boko countries for support. European Union is not only in Sierra Leone. And then Africa, look, the conference we go, now ACP, the African, Caribbean, Pacific. Then can go to the Caribbean, then get Boko side. If they follow up, or they reduce some of their support to the support we, the country they become even more stronger for me. Because maybe I don't go give $50,000. You never see that money in a lifetime. You don't go give $100,000. You never see that money the time. You know, Fred God now say, I they go mortgage, I they go sell me country then. I they go sell me country for nothing. This is not for nothing. Not for nothing. So I mean, family, we'll tap the program now. Yeah? We there every Saturday. We are making an obligation. When I said we get the chance for the call, you know, honestly, it's not easy for producing program. Yeah, you get for balance work, family, for it's not easy actually. But we will make an obligation every Saturday. We will come within this time. We open the line just like what people and don't make the input so that the message go and say go talk, because sometimes when I can get some information there we will not get, so let's share the information. Sometimes when I get some ideas there we're very important for move the country go before we not get that. But if we give now the platform when I talk, now so they go, now so the message they amplify, now so the message they go far and wide. At the end of the day, now one thing what they look for, I believe say Sierra Leoneans there, every Sierra Leonean, genuine Sierra Leonean, patriotic Sierra Leonean, you want to see our country develop. We want to cross this bridge. We want to cross the bridge for talk about water, electricity, road, this campaign. From 1961, we are still campaigning on this thing. We want to cross this bridge. We want to forget about this. Anyway, family, I told you plenty. Thank you. Now, yeah, the program we tap today. We will come back with another program very soon. Don't forget to subscribe in case you don't subscribe it. And I told you plenty. Thank you. Those people who already don't subscribe. Until then, my name is Mohamed Kalbo. Now, bye for now.
Why not they grow? Yeah, hey, we want for no. Waiting make we country they go slow. Waiting making all they grow. Yes, slow. Oh, I can for sure. Yes, I can for sure. Then see them way they make we know they grow. Then now we they die pump. If I they try for go before, I beg Do ya not make us slow? No, no. If I dey try for raise the tempo, do ya not make am low? Yes, so. If I dey try for go before, I beg, oh, do ya not make us slow? No, no. If I dey try for raise the tempo, do ya not make am low? Yes, so. Before they do them thing now we go make we gladdy, thing now we go make we happy, thing now we go make we country laddie daddy. So we go live in unity. Yes, so. Before they do them thing now we go make we gladdy, thing now we go make we happy, thing now we go make we country laddie daddy. So we go live in harmony. Yes, so. Don't we for do them thing now we go make we smarter, thing now we go make we stronger, thing now we go make we nation last much longer. So we life them go better. Yes, so. But we for left them thing now we go make we scatter, thing now we go bring palava, thing now we go make we nation well Panambara, make we people scatter.
Continue you talk about.
Thing them like half flavor plaba, political party wahala. Thing them we go make we agba, them put we country pan yakba. Sing along say hey, hey bo bo, we want for no, we want for no. Wait make we country they go slow, wait making all they grow. Yes so oh I can for sure, yes I can for sure them thing them way they make we know they grow. Say now we did that, yes, so make we show them thing there. Thing now we go make we kick po, thing now we go make we country go before. Mama, yes, so. Thing now we go make we grow, thing now we go make we left for go slow. Make baby gladdy for Bobo show. Alright, so. So if I dey perform, me on perform. You say for gladdy for watch you watch. If I dey sing, me on sing. You say for gladdy for dance you dance. Before they do them thing now we go make we gladdy, thing now we go make we happy, thing now we go make we country laddie daddy. So we go live in unity. Yes, so. Before they do them thing now we go make we gladdy, thing now we go make we happy, thing now we go make we country laddie daddy. So we go live in harmony. Yes, so. Sing along, say hey, hey bo bo. Want for no, want for no. Wait make we country they go slow, wait making all they grow. Yes so oh I can for sure, yes I can for sure them thing them way they make we know they grow. Say now we did life and go.
We the pray, but still things not the change.